Right, welcome. So today we are removing the front suspension as well as the steering rack because we need to give it a once over. We need to see what we're working with. We need to see how bad the parts are or what we can actually use. So to do that, we have to remove it, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. So what you see on your screen right now, that's not gonna be there by the end of the video. So if you guys do want to enjoy this video and want to see more content on the VW Fox, well, hit that like and subscribe button now. First things first, to start off with the job, first thing we did, we took the caliper off. So when we took the caliper off, the brake pads came with it. Now, the only thing that really holds the disc to the entire unit, well, to the hub, is a single screw, and lucky for us, that screw was seized. Yes, it took a bit of work. No matter how much pressure you put trying to twist and just try and break that screw loose, it was not budging at all. So if something's tight and you really need to get it off, just hit it with a hammer. So that's exactly what we did, and as you can see from our face, that is the look of just pure concern as to whether or not we can actually get the screw out, or what MacGyver of a plan are we gonna have to do next. But luckily, after a few more tries of just banging it, and the disc came off. And once the disc came off, well, as you can hear from the bearing, yeah, it's a good thing we're going over everything because that bearing is screaming and it's not supposed to. So the bearing needs to get changed. So from there, we're gonna take off the other bracket that is a part of the whole caliper setup. Then we're gonna loosen the bolt that connects the ball joint to the actual bottom of the hub. So that is just 17s if I'm not mistaken. You need a spanner, ratchet, work it, and it's gonna come off. Then we loosen the tie rod in. Now to get this off, there probably is a better method, but we use a hammer. Straight plain forward, and it does the trick. So why fix something that's not broken? Exactly. So tie rod in, that's out, move on. So then we have the two balls that connect the shock to the hub. You also need to work it with a spanner and a ratchet once again. So do that, remove that, and then you're gonna see that the hub, it just pops off. So then if you want to take the shock out, you just need to use a spanner. It's two bolts on the top, loosen those. But you can do it as a one-person job, but two people is a bit preferred but not mandatory. Anyway, that is the shock out, and now we're just gonna repeat the process on the other side. So I'm not even gonna show you. Oh, but the control arm, to get a control arm, there's one bolt in the front and there's two at the back, and then you need to just MacGyver and pull the control arm out, and once you pull it out, well, it's out. Then after we got the parts out, it was time to see what we were working with. And when I tell you how grimy and dirty and how caked in dirt the control arms were, just everything, you can look from what we're scraping off, what we're cleaning off, how much dirt and just old sand, and just it was a mess. So we need to clean it up. So while I was doing all of this, my father decided to tackle and just remove the steering rack. So majority of bolts for the steering rack is a size 13, and you just really gotta work it and take your time with it. And it's actually just quite, it's not that many bolts, and before you know it, that's the steering rack out. Now luckily for us, we didn't have to worry about the engine being in the way, so we just pulled the steering rack up through the engine. We didn't have to fight it or try and get it through one of the holes on the side. So with us just pulling it up, it was time to see what we were working with. And if you've seen or been following along, then you would know all the boots on the steering rack were torn. They were not looking the best. So we got new boots, and that's what we're gonna put on now. So, I hope you guys did go on to enjoy this video. Now, in the next one, we are going to be respraying the front calipers. And if that's something you don't want to miss out on, well, hit that subscribe button, put post notifications on, so you don't miss out when the next upload goes live. So, with all this being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.